Hi, Christian. I hope you're having a good day. I'm Hariharan here from this customer success team at Geckoboard. So, I just wanted to quickly demo to you how you can use the Google Analytics spreadsheet add-on and track your top pages and top locations and so on, while ensuring that the widget doesn't scroll between multiple pages when displaying that data. So what the add-on does basically is connect to your Google Analytics and get the required data onto a spreadsheet, or rather onto a Google sheet, and then you can use our spreadsheets add-on to display it on your dashboard. So I'll quickly demo that to you. So under add-ons, when you open up your Google Sheet, you can go to Get Add-ons and search for Google Analytics and add it from there. So I've already done that. Let's go ahead and create a new report. Right, so we'll call this top pages list for 30 days. Um, the account would be Geckoboard account. We use something called the Geckoboard combined profile. I'll choose all sites from there. So we're interested in the page views. So let's search for page views, select that as the metric, and the dimension would be the page title. So I select that, and let's create the report. And the first time that you use the add-on, you'll need to connect to your Google Analytics account. The add-on would prompt you while you do that when you set it up for the first time. Okay, so this is the configuration options that the add-on that the report would use. So under the last end days, we want it for 30 days. So let's change it from 7 to 30. And we also want to sort um, it by the number of page views in a descending order. So let me copy that. And we want to have a maximum of 15 results come in here. You can definitely dig deeper into the options, configuration options available here. I've shared a link to the add-ons web page, but for the purpose of the widgets you're looking to create, these options that I've mentioned here should be more than enough. Like I said, you could definitely use GA filters and segment the data as well, and so on, if you want to. But this will pretty much match what our Google Analytics integration shows as well for top pages list when you select these particular page views and page title options and so on. So it'll pretty much match the data you're already seeing on your dashboard. Right, so now let's go and go to the add-on and run the report. You'll see a new sheet pop up. Right, so a new sheet comes up here and it shows the page views and the page title in listed according to descending order, and for 15 of them, because that's what we set the limit to. Right, so let's go ahead and quickly create the remaining two reports to power our widget. So once again, let's go to add-on, create new report. Let's call this the top location list for 30 days. I'm gonna choose Geckoboard again. the Geckoboard combined profile, all sides. This time the metrics would be session, and we're looking to see the countries, locations, create report. Right, so let's go ahead and make the same changes again. For the past 30 days, descending order of sessions and 15 rows. Let's create the third report for the top sources. Let's name it top sources list, 30 days, following the same steps again. Metrics would be sessions and source. Yeah. Create report, 30 descending order of sessions and 15 rows. Right, let's now go ahead and run all of these reports. So two new sheets should pop up. Okay, great. So we can see our sources listed down, the top location, country, session wise, and the pages list that we created earlier. Now, before we get this data onto Geckoboard, if you'd like to, you can make it simpler by just importing it all together in a common sheet. So you can just reference the values from this these sheets and get them onto a single sheet. Let me do that quickly. So this is the page title, and this is the page views. Okay, then we're gonna have sections and sources. Similarly, sections and rather, this will be the sources and sessions. That makes for easier reading. This will be location and sessions. Okay, so let me reference the sheet again. All right. So now that we have the data ready, let's go to Geckoboard, add a new widget. And once that loads up, search for our spreadsheets integration. I think things are taking a bit longer to load because I have this video running as well. Nonetheless, let's select the spreadsheets integration. I've connected my Google account, but if not, if it's the first time, you'll have to do that. Select the sheet that I was working on. Right, so now you could use a bar chart to display that data, but I think a leaderboard would be much better. Let's switch over to sheet one, which is where we have all the details. And let's just select all the values, the 15 values that we have. Okay, let's set this to top pages list, 30 days. Okay, that's it. So let's keep the widget size as 1 by 2 for now. Note that we have selected 15, all the 15 rows of data, and add to dashboard. All right, so you can see it displays 10 of those, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 rows of data, and it does not loop between um, multiple pages, if even if there are even if there's more amount of data. Let's just try and see how it'll look if you have a bigger sized widget. So let's first try a 2 by 2 size. All right, and let's try an even bigger one. Let's say a 3 by 2 size. A 3 would be the width, so rather 2 by 3 size. So this one would show you all the 15 uh, rows of data, but even if you were using a smaller sized widget, it won't rotate or loop between multiple pages. It'll just show you the top 10. Okay, so this is one option that you could try. I just want to mention one more thing. So once you've configured your other widgets and as well, you can go and schedule these reports to run automatically. So go to the add-on Google Analytics and schedule reports, and enable reports to run automatically every hour. The add-on does not provide for a faster refresh rate, so every hour is the fastest that it can fetch data. So you will enable it and set it to every hour and save. Our Google or our spreadsheets widgets refresh every 10 minutes. So any changes that you make to the spreadsheet, any changes that are made to the spreadsheet here will automatically be picked up by the widget and be displayed. Okay, so this is an option that you can try. Let me know if it sounds feasible and whether it will work for you. And if you have any questions about using it, just let me know and I'll be happy to help further. Cheers.